Good morning, my twin flames. So we are going to do a divine masculine to the divine feminine messages. Already did the morning messages, so check out the daily message from Spirit for the collective, those that are subscribed. If you check, are you new to the channel? Sorry. If you're new to the channel, then please like and share on your Facebook or in other groups and subscribe. The subscription or the liking just gives an energy exchange so that it's easier for your the reciprocity of energy to flow between us, so that it will resonate more strongly with you as we go. All right. Spirit also has, and I mentioned this in the daily message, the purple candle. It's like an indigo light. Spirits of the day today wants you to light a purple candle if you have one for your third eye. Maybe meditate and get focused to your third eye, clear and balance it, so that you can receive the clarity of mind, right? Also, amethyst was the crystal that came up with the purple. Makes sense, right? So I have some crystals there to help you. This will send you the healing energy and activate your third eye, your pineal gland. And of course, there's always blessings in the messages from Spirit. Clearing, this week it's clearing any blockages throughout your 12 chakras. And again, by you can either like, subscribe for that energy exchange, for it to amplify that blessing to you, or you could always donate if you want to amplify it in that manner. All right, so let's get into the messages from your divine masculine. I've already meditated on all the cards and called in the spirits of your divine masculines to see what messages they want to bring forth to you today. Right? So we're going to first get the overall energy. All right, Spirit, give us true and precise messages, please, for the divine masculine. Where's their energy at for the divine masculines of the collective? So the masculines, the counterparts, the divine masculine energies to the collective, please. The divine masculine energies to the collective. Thank you. And the divine feminines of the divine feminines in the collective. The divine feminines in the collective, please. What's their energy at? Thank you. Yeah, so you've got divine feminines of the collective, or the collective, because this is your divine masculine. So the divine feminines have the guardian at the gate, number 3, body, mind, and soul. Know that you've gone through your transformation, death, and rebirth. And as even after being in a high priestess mode, know that there are many gates of your ascension, right? And today you are currently at a gate of initiation. So know that, yes, you may be tested today. Yeah, you may receive some towers, some messages, something that occurs that's going to test your faith, your journey, your dedication to your mission. And divine masculine wants you to know what they're going through is they're going through their transformation still, but they are seeing the light. Let me put these down. Number 3, body, mind, and soul. Also beautiful. You're mirroring one another in the sense of energy in that way, but even though things seem dark around them, they know that they're transforming here with the Lisguna here, and they've been through it. They've really been through it. Their earth angel wings are tethered and torn, but they're listening to their higher self. They know that the spirit guides and ancestors are around them, and they're looking forward to you because you shine your light so brightly. Look at this. This is you, right? Divine feminine, and the divine masculine looking is beautiful and radiant, and see how they're just coming at peace, like your light is the warmth on their face. That look. Okay, so they are watching you. They are adoring the glow that you're giving, and you're ready to go through another gate, and they're trying to, they don't want you to go further than them. I just heard that they want to catch up, that they're trying to do the work. They are working on themselves and on their toxicity, things around them, the darkness around them. They're trying to shed that so that their transformation can equal out and align with you. But they see now that you're glowing so brightly. You're going through another transition, going through another gate. and it's okay. You need to still continue on your growth, and Spirit will align them as time, in divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so recent past for the divine masculine, please, Spirit. Recent past for the divine masculine. If you have earbuds in, please, you might want to remove or turn, thank you, or turn down the volume. If I'm shuffling, I'll shuffle quietly, but you do get, thank you, Spirit. All right, and the divine feminine, what's her recent past for the divine feminine? Thank you. Divine feminine's recent past, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you. See? Beautiful. Beautiful energy. I'm going to set that down. Okay, so this here is going to be the divine masculine, what they're going through, what they're dealing with today. Remember, this is your daily message for the divine masculine to the divine feminine. What they want you to know, how they feel about you, what they think, what they're doing, what they're working on at a soul level. We will try and pull in some of the 3D as well. So, Spirit, what is the divine masculine dealing with in the 3D? Yeah, let's work on what's in the 3D. And this morning I did get the song, and I just got it when I touched the mat, whatever this is there. They're manifesting you. Thank you, Spirit. You felt your power or your energy pull away, and they're trying to manifest you back. And the song just popped in my head. I prayed for you, and I did post that a minute ago as an update on the general message, because it came to me when I was meditating on this. That I prayed for you, meaning they manifested you. They called out in their darkest hour of need to Spirit, and prayed for you. Thank you, Spirit. To come into their life. They may not have known your name, they may not have known what you looked like, but they did pray for unconditional love. Thank you. Okay, didn't know I was still asking for cards, but again, Spirit gives me more than I ask for every time. Not complaining. Okay, so the next row is, so look on the daily message again. I linked that song, but it's the name of it, I think, is I Prayed for You. I don't know who sang it. I just hear the song playing over and over. I prayed for you. They're manifesting you. They're, crying out to Spirit. They're crying out to the stars of the universe to bring them unconditional love. Someone that will understand them. Someone that will love them. Again, they're starseed like you. They feel misunderstood. They feel unloved. They don't feel worthy of love in the situation they're in. And that they want you to know that, yes, they have prayed for you. They've meditated for you. They've thought of this divine energy that would come to them. And here you are, and they want you to know, you're the person that they waited for their whole life. Even if they didn't know it on a 3D level, their soul cried out for you. So how does the divine masculine see the divine feminine and what they want to say about it? How does the divine masculine see the divine feminine and what they want to say about it? So I'll pick it up in a minute. And yes, if you're new to the channel, I take the ones on the floor because sometimes they pop out wild. And if that's the card Spirit chose, then hang on. Then that's the card they chose, right? I know some readers don't take them off the floor. That's why I explained it. Thank you, Spirit. So there's those. Let's take a look at our near future. So in the near future, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Divine Masculine, what they want to say, what they want to say, and how they see their future with you. So what they want to say, how they see their future with you, Divine Feminine. Okay? Spirit gives true and precise messages. Give me 3 cards, please, of what does the Divine Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine, be it on a 3D or a soul level, please. One more. One more, please. Thank you. Is that the 3 you want? Thank you. And what was the other question? How do they see their future with the Divine Feminine? How do the Divine Masculine see their future with the Divine Feminine, please? How do the Divine Masculine see their future with the Divine Feminine, please? How does the Masculine see their future with the Divine Feminine? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to flip these fast just to leave them. Okay, let's take a look. I keep peeking over here because I wrote down the layout so I don't forget. I get channeling and I won't remember what I was talking about. I'll just start talking. So Divine Masculine energy, recent past. Divine Feminine, recent past. Divine Masculine, what they want, what they're going through, what they're dealing with, and what they want to say to the Divine Feminine about it. We will clarify as well. How they see the Divine Feminine, what do they want to say about it? They have a lot to say. I've got a lot of Divine Masculines in the room, spirits-wise, and their spirit guides are with them, and a lot of them have a lot to say. So, hang on. Here, up here in the top, we have Divine Masculine, what they want to say to the Divine Feminine, and down here is how they see their future with you, the Divine Feminine, in their soul purpose, in their mission with you. Divine Feminine. All right, so let's first start with the past, shall we? Because we already did thank you, Spirit. Spirit's going to keep me on track. We got to get through all the signs today as well. So be sure and check out your ascending sign for the most appropriate or most resonating messages. You want to check on astrologycafe.com. It's a free site where you pop in your information and you can put in your counterparts, and it's not an advertisement, it's just the one I use so that I could check my chart, but if you check your ascending sign, it will most resonate with you. And also you could check your moon rising and sun rising, of course. So in the recent past, Divine Masculine was very emotional as a King of Cups. They felt overwhelmed with this emotion, this connection. Even if they haven't been in actual contact with you, for some of you, I'm hearing some of the people, Divine Masculines that are in the room are actually in other countries, so they have not even met you yet, but the energy, they feel you in their energy in the 5D. They know you're visiting them. They know that you're healing them. As you do your work on your inner self, you're healing them. They feel that energy, and it just causes that emotional uproar, right? Because then that triggers them to heal their inner child wounds. So great job, Divine Feminines, because that's exactly what the journey is about, healing our inner child wounds so that we can come in union with ourselves first, our higher selves, in union and loving ourselves, so that then we're aligning with them for the greatest love, divine love for our soul purpose to move forward together. Here we have in the recent past communication that came through in number 8 of Wands. They wanted to communicate about something that was a stormy clouds, something that was blocking communication. Perhaps some of you even got gaslighted. Some of you got, the blockage, the connection was blocked for some reason. But now, in the recent past, they were able to reach you, communicate, even if it was telepathically. But at a heart and soul level, they know that they want to continue this communication with you, and all of a sudden they felt in the recent past that you moved on from them. They just felt like they just got you. Their wish fulfillment, the one they've prayed for, the one they've manifested, and here they feel now that your energy's pulling away. They might have been confused regarding that in the recent past. Divine feminine energy in the recent past, you've been through it. You know that you've gone through a lot of Seven of Swords. This is the lies, the deceit, someone being sneaky. Someone, lies, deceit, sneaky. Not looking out for your highest good, self-sabotaging for some of you. But for the most part, this is something that's occurred to you, whether it's your divine counterpart or others in your recent past. It's an energy you've gone through. You received a message, something from the divine, something that was divinely guided. This Page of Wands brought you a message that perhaps gave you a new hope, new light towards your path, towards your soul purpose. And here you come up victorious with change. Spirit has given you the lightning moment, that lightning strike maybe, of a gift that came to you, and you were victorious in the battles, in the heartache, the self-sabotage, the stabbing you, and someone stabbing you in the back, but you've removed those swords and come up victorious. Even if you look a little bit tethered and worn, so does your masculine, and know that yes, you are mirroring one another, but you have been victorious and you're coming up in your truth. That was a lot. So here we have in your divine masculine's energy, what are they dealing with? They feel like you are stepping away. You've pulled your energy back, right? Because you are guided to by spirit. You're in the high priestess mode. You're stepping into your empress mode. You're all four queens in one, right? You realize that, yes, you have self-love to give now. You made the connection. You've awoken them. You've done that part. You've guided them perhaps and helped them learn how to heal themselves to some extent, and now it's time for you to pull your energy back and heal yourself, divine feminines, and spirit guides you to do this correctly. And you don't do it when you're mad, when you're angry. You don't do it in the middle of a battle when they've stabbed you in the back or gossiped about you, when something occurred that made you mad. You pull it back from a place of unconditional love, not only for them but for yourself, for your highest good. And they feel that they're a little bit in the Nine of Swords. It put them in a spot where they had to lay down their swords, and again, they're praying for you. They're trying to manifest you back because maybe they didn't understand why. They felt that they had their wish fulfillment was at their fingertips, and yet they sabotaged it. They know that they've hurt you. They know that they could have done more to give balance, reciprocity to this connection. They've seen the light. Spirit has shown them the light. And they're covering their face in shame, in embarrassment. And yes, they are crying because they realize they should have done more. I'm hearing somebody cry in the background. Why didn't I do more to hold on to her? It's been monkey mind for them. It's battled them in the mind. They're going over it and over it. What did they do wrong? Why did they allow the bee's nest? And who even awoke the bee's nest that stirred the pot here with the gossip, the fighting that went on in their life, in your divine masculine situation? And number 5 also, where they are dealing with this situation where someone stirred the pot with gossip, perhaps in the workplace, in their family, their friends. Some of them are getting advice from the wrong person. Ill advice, I heard. Ill advice. And for others, this is just monkey mind. They're just going, when I say monkey mind, it's just them over-analyzing, thinking something, making a mountain over a molehill, that maybe 1 or 2 words that they said that you took wrong, but now they're thinking, oh my gosh, I should never have said that. But it's okay because you have mercy, right? You have unconditional love for them, and you understand that they are still yet to be healed. If you're in the high priestess energy, you understand. Number 10, it's all about the Wheel of Fortune wants to turn forward for them, and they're trying to use their third eye, purple, amethyst, just saying. And they're also trying to let go of the snake energy, that things that were tempting them things that were, yeah, things that were tempting them, seducing them in their environment. Perhaps they're trying to ignore it and focus just on you and imagine you in the 5D. They're trying to still just hold on to whatever they have of you. Maybe they have pictures of you. You've sent them something, perhaps either a picture, an email, or a text message of you, and they're holding on to it and trying to imagine you in their third eye. This is making, allowing the Wheel of Fortune to turn, releasing toxicity from their life and trusting the process. And they are trusting the process. They're doing the work. Even if others around them don't see it, they are doing the work because they are connecting in the 5D with you. And here they want you to know they are still manifesting you back because they know you've pulled your energy back. They're shedding their snake skin, their toxicity. They've been transformed. They're going through that death and the rebirth of the soul. And they realize now that they do have gifts, that lightning bolt moment, the gifts from Spirit that said you could manifest this, but it has to come from the heart space. It has to come from a pure heart, a heart of truth. Truth to self and truth to others around them. And that they have all the tools within them to pick up themselves up out of the rubble of the towers that have fallen and move forward in the situation. And here we have for the divine masculines, their 3D body. This is what their soul is doing. This is what their 3D self is doing. They want to come to you and make a message. Here the mask is down, so I always take that as not in truth to you, but they are coming to you with truth to themselves in spirit. So they may not tell you, yes, it was them that lied about you. Yes, it was them that, they're sorry they ghosted you. They might not come to you with those confessions. Maybe they want a fresh start because it was too emotional for them to face it. But they have filled their own cup of love and they are ready to allow it to overflow so they have something to offer you. Their love. They might not have much more than their love, their heart to offer, but that's what they have to offer and that's what they want to message to you. They want to convey to you they're trying to get control of the situation. They're trying to control the things that maybe they were some fishy situations. There no pun intended. But it's not coming in as a Knight of Wands. It's not coming in and out. This is a Knight of Cups. He has his cup filled of self-love and ready to move forward and offer some love and emotion to you. And I'll let you know that you are his wish fulfillment. He has prayed for you, manifested you, prayed, meaning he's spoke out to spirit guides or the Great Spirit and said, yes, bring me great love, bring me unconditional love, someone that understands me, because they don't understand themselves sometimes, right? And we all probably felt that way at some point in this journey. And we are, as divine feminines, understanding of that. Here you have the divine cup here and the masculine. Either way, you're connected by ones that love you and connect with you, your soul family, your soul tribe. And you have your rainbow of light, your 10 of cups, your wish fulfillment. And that's what they want for you. And that's what they want to tell you, that you are their wish fulfillment. But first they need to fill their own cup and they need to come to you and make this offer. But they hope, and they're very much hoping that you don't cut off their head like a queen of, what is it in Alice in Wonderland's, the Queen of Hearts, right? Off with their head. They don't want you to be or maybe it's Queen of Swords, but they don't want you to be cutting with a sword. They want you to have understanding that they've done what they could. They tried to have faith. They tried to come out of this battle. Okay? So how they see you, Divine Feminine. Again, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Not only is that what their 3D mind is thinking about with you and what they want to tell you, that you are their wish fulfillment, but how they see you as their 10 of Cups. You are their wish fulfillment. You are their 10 of Cups. Their happy place. You are the one they think about when they close their eyes in that 5D space. They dream of you. You're the one they think of when they awaken, when they're at work, when they go to sleep and lay their head on their pillow. They think of you. And they want you to know that that the thought of you nurtures their inner child. And some of you, they want to have children with you. For some of them, they want to grow a family life with you. How they see you, Divine Feminine, is maybe you might be a little bit judgmental, or that judgment came in regarding a situation, regarding how they treated you. Perhaps they didn't take the connection as serious because they certainly didn't think that they were worthy of you, someone like you that would love them unconditionally, accept them for their flaws. So the judgment card is here to let you know that, yeah, they are afraid or they're nervous about this judgment, that you may hold them accountable for that you want to talk about it. Okay. Knight of Cups is here, knowing that, yeah, they see you as a knight of, how they see you in, let's see, how they see the Divine Feminine, what they want to say, yeah. They see you as someone with not, perhaps a little bit vulnerable, like you're not controlling, you're very relaxed and at peace with spirit, allowing spirit to guide you. You don't have reins or a saddle on this horse. You're just allowing spirit to guide this horse forward with your cup of love in your hand, loving yourself, nurturing yourself with your spiritual guidance. That's how they see you. And they love that about you, that you have such a strength of your spiritual knowingness and love for yourself. They love your confidence. Self-confidence, sorry. Number 6 of Swords, but they also see you as moving away. They see you moving forward, and perhaps that things that they've done to hurt you in the past hurt your inner child, and they realize that they hurt you at a core level. They realize that they hurt you at your heart space, and they are really ashamed of themselves, and they are sorry. They want to, somebody's saying they want to make it up to you. Please give them another chance, because they want you to know that they didn't know who you were, that some of them thought you were just another person that was after them, per se. 10 of Wands, they see you as putting down the burden of this connection. Hang on, I gotta get a sip. All right. 10 of Wands, they see you as putting down the burdens of this connection because you pulled your energy away, right? But it's not that you're walking away from the connection itself. It's not that you're turning your back on them, that you had to lay down the burdens because it wasn't for your highest good at this point. What Spirit wanted you, the Divine Feminine, to do is release the burdens of that. Focus on your self-love, raise your own vibration, and get into soul purpose. You need, as a Divine Feminine, to be in your soul purpose, heading towards mission, right? So whether that's getting a YouTube channel, what is that other thing called? Patreon or Vimeo. Sorry, I have to come out of channeling to think of my words. So yeah, maybe one of those channels is to share and help others new in their journey, to guide them along their path. But you need to start laying down the burdens of the connection so that you can get in soul purpose. And then that will cause them to grow further and come to you. Magnetic pole. How they see you, Divine Feminine, is also 4 Pentacles. They see you as hurt and broken because they feel that they broke you. They feel that they hurt you. They feel that you're, perhaps you are working on your Pentacles and growing, abundantly without them. But they feel, that they broke you, that they weren't, they didn't balance you. They feel that they left you out in the cold, perhaps, and they're sorry. They were trying to do the right thing. They were listening to their old belief systems, but now they've changed. They've seen the light, their new belief systems, per se. They see here, 8 of Pentacles, that you are working on your Pentacles, being stable, and they might feel that you've turned your back on this connection with the candle or the flame here, and perhaps they see you not paying attention or nurturing them right now, that you're just worried about healing yourself and building your Pentacles, and that you're moving away from them, as this looks like it's on a cruise ship almost, with the water behind it. Maybe it's not water, that's just how I see it. But 8 of Pentacles, they feel like you're moving forward to your own 10 of Pentacles, to be abundant alone. and they worry that they've lost you forever and how can they get you back. They want to be your Ten of Cups. They want this wish fulfillment with you, but they feel that they've lost you and they're not sure how to get you back. Okay, let's look at the near future before I clarify. Okay, so this was Divine Masculine, what they want to say to you, actually. I thought it was about, usually I use those as near future, so I misspoke. This is what they want to say to you. And Spirit, of course, has their say in here. They see you as someone very beautiful, and that you have transcended, that you are stable. They see that you protect yourself, that you are self-sufficient without them. They hoped to be the one to be your white knight. They wanted to be the one to whisk you away and give you that fairy tale ending. They hoped to be your wish fulfillment. But they see that you are so beautiful and radiant that you're hang on, give me a second. Gone through your initiation. Transforming. They see your light, that you've transformed and you've had your, like this death and rebirth, and you've come from a caterpillar to a butterfly, even though this is a dragonfly. Dragonflies too are all about transformation. And they see you just glowing your light so beautiful, like the lotus flower that just opens up and it's radiant in the midst of a swamp, per se. You are the one that radiates and shines so brightly, and yet so stable and stable on your own, like this Eight of Pentacles, building your own stability. That's how they see you. Number 8 again is the and we have 8 here. So you have 2 8s. All right. You have several 5s about change. All right, back to the Earth card here. Yeah, they know that you're stable, you're grounded with, and very, somebody just said a tree hugger, but I don't know which one of the, that was meant for. Yeah, they see you as someone that's listening to your intuition, that you see things that they don't want you to see. Thank you, Spirit. They see that things that perhaps they lied about, things that they weren't in their truth about, but you see the truth behind the lies. They feel that you are in your High Priestess and Empress mode, where you do see truth behind the lies, the deceit that they caused. Perhaps they're afraid of what you're going to say. That Queen of Swords energy. They're nervous that you're going to say something that's going to just shatter their world, because they want you to look up to them, as your white knight. They know that you listen to your higher intuition, that you're very gifted. They see you as radiantly beautiful, but yet very grounded. And they love your eyes. Number 9 here in near completion. They know that you have a different rooted belief system that they have. And for some, this connection didn't make sense to them, because it wasn't how they were raised. It wasn't the belief system they were raised with. And they weren't sure how to explain to their family the difference in your belief system versus theirs. And so perhaps they shielded themselves from you because they weren't sure how to explain you to their family or bring that about, right? But yet the passion for you was still there, like a flaming spirit. You were all around them, embodying them. You were what they thought of. You were that you just embody them. They feel at home with you. For some, maybe some felt trapped by this connection. Some felt like that it wasn't quite balanced. Like you were always moving ahead of them. Like they wanted to be the leader. They didn't want you to lead. Is it called tick for tack? Tick for tack? Something. Trying to one up you. I'm sorry, I don't know what that tick for tack thing was. It's a saying, but I'm not sure. Anyway, they wanted to be the leader. They wanted to be better than you. So they admired you for what you were, some of them. This is not everybody, just a few. But someone in the group wanted to lead. They didn't want you to be better than them, but yet you were. You grew faster than them. You were more awakened than them. Your gifts, they saw you as radiant and beautiful. That everything, they just feel that Spirit is blessing you with everything, and they're struggling at rock bottom. And yes, some of them are maybe a little resentful about that. That energy there with that one feels a little bit more like those that just awaken, maybe new wavers, right? They're just now awakening that energy. Remember, we're in the collective on the subscribers. The energy I'm pulling in is like 3 different groups. Some that are just now awakening or just new wavers. Some that are in the High Priestess Empress mode, and then those in between. So I'm pulling energy and stories from each of those. So keep that in mind. Okay, number 9 again, beautiful energy, 2 9s, that's nice. And you have 9 here. You have a couple 10s. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You have 3 10s. That's beautiful. 2 9s, 2 5s. Couple 8s. But number 9 is the wind. Yeah, they feel like you changed with the wind. Back to the channeling, sorry. So this is what they want to say. Some of them feel like you changed with the wind. Maybe some of you are air signs. We air signs can tend to change with the wind, right? Because, hey, if that didn't serve us, then we know another way that'll work, right? We didn't fail. We know that that's one more way not to do something. We rise above the tower moments, and we don't even worry about the rubble we left behind, right? We can shine the light and allow others to clean up the mess, but we are off to the next, how to do it correctly, what mindset. We're very intellectual, and that's what I'm getting. This person sees you as very intellectual, like you change with the wind, like you might come in like a force of wind, and with this opportunity or these changes that you want to put in place, and if someone else doesn't like it, then you just turn the wind and move to what serves you. Well, that's what we're supposed to do, right? Serve our purpose. We're in a mission. We're in a soul purpose. We're not here to serve earthlings or those that are, what do you call them? Zombie minds, I call it. When they're not awakened, they're like a zombie, right? We're not here to serve or worry about what they think. And that's how they feel. Yeah, they feel that you don't worry about what others think about you, that you're okay with just moving forward. If it didn't serve you, then you move forward. If tower falls, you move forward. And that's how we're supposed to. We're supposed to move as Spirit moves us. And that's how they see you, and that's what they just want you to know, that they admire that about you, that you're able to, even if a tower falls, if gossip is all around you, if this monkey mind happened to you, that you would still move forward with a smile on your face, radiating and shining and glowing your light with your wisdom. And they admire that about you. So here, this one is how they see their future with you. Ooh, sacrifice. Maybe they have, yeah, okay. Hang on a second, I just want to, I'm going to set those down for a second. Okay, so a lot of sacral energy coming through on this one with the orange in her hand, like you're just out of reach, but they're really thinking a lot of passion with you, a lot of sacral energy coming through. Sacrifice, those all about, yeah, they feel like, some of them feel like they have to sacrifice a lot for this connection, right? Because they have toxicity in their life, and yes, they do need to sacrifice that. If they're a drug addict, an alcoholic, if they have a karmic energy in their life, yeah, because that's not for their highest good. And it's not going to work for them in their highest purpose. It's not going to work for them for their soul purpose. It's not going to work for the High Priestess, most certainly, right? And the energies need to be the alignment when they come together. So they need to sacrifice those low vibrational energies to come up to your level as a High Priestess, to be in alignment, to come together for your highest good, for soul purpose, for your mission. And so, yes, they feel like they have to sacrifice a lot for this connection, but they also see that you've sacrificed a lot as well. They see that you've sacrificed a lot for them. Energetically, they see now, finally, that they've been shown in the images Spirit has shown them what you've sacrificed and the pain that you've gone through to heal them, to the work you've gone through of healing your inner child, to help them heal, to raise them up. And they see that now because Spirit's shown them, they've put them in your shoes to see things from that higher perspective. Number 4 is also about balance. So you have 4, 4, 4, and a 10. So how they see you also is that you are growing, that you've transformed, all these butterflies all around here, that you are very grounded and rooted with knowledge. They see you as very knowledgeable, like the tree of life, that you have a lot of growth to share with the universe, and they admire that about you, that you just speak your mind as well. I hear for some of you, you shine brightly like the sun, and again, they're in awe of you. That some of you, they just love. Okay, so some of you, they just they see you as very beautiful and curvy. Some of you have amazing bodies, even if you're, what's it called? Bodacious. I don't know what bodacious means, but very vibrant. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 10 is about the moon cycles as well. The change of the moon cycles, and how much you're growing with each cycle that you go through, but also that you are so okay, so some are just saying, because I'm channeling messages, so at the same time as Spirit's speaking. Some of them just want you to know that they think you're so radiant and so beautiful, that you make them emotional. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to come to you and speak their emotions to you, because they are in awe of you, and they're afraid that you will not deny them, but reject them. Yeah. So others, the moon here though is about the moon cycles. It's a very feminine energy as well, the moon. And so yeah, they see that you are very feminine and so radiant and beautiful. They love your hair. So some of them were crying. It's hard when those channels, I'm never ready for those channelings. Alright, so let's get clarification on the other cards first before we get into feeling that kind of energy. Spirit, give us clarification, please, for what the Divine Masculine's dealing in and what they want to say. And give us clarification, please, of how they see the Divine Feminine and what they want to say about it. In the near future, oops. Divine Masculine, they want what they want to say. Alright, and let's get clarification on these 3 cards. What they want to say about those 3 cards. Might have to pull more. Okay. Get a lot of, they're very much thinking about you in a sensual way. A lot of energy coming across that way. A lot of them are crying, saying they're sorry. I hear that I'm coming, meaning they're coming to you. They're working on coming towards you. They want to speak to you. Some of them are ready to speak. Okay, so here with the 9 of Swords, yeah, they Maiden of Vessels, they see that you're moving on and they are worried about it, right? So they see that you're moving on, being your glorious self, rising up in your energy. They see you as the at the garden gate, ready to move through that next gate, that next transformation in rebirth. But they have so much passion and love for you. You bring such a calmness to them, like you are their home. Like you just make them feel warm and cuddled, like held. Just being near you makes them feel like they are hugged. Your energy is so warm and loving. So number 1, Blades, clarifying the Five of Wands, they're cutting out, this is about cutting out things that no longer serve them in a peaceful way for the good of their highest self, right? So yes, they also see that you've cut things out as far as you're able to keep a clarity of mind. You're able to stay focused in your journey, your soul purpose, and cut things out that are not for your highest good. And they see that you're just at peace with it when you do it. And that frustrates them in a sense. They don't know how you do it without, maybe some of these are earth signs perhaps. Maybe they overanalyze things, right? But they are in awe of how you are, so you're able to just do it and still be at peace with yourself for cutting things out that don't serve you, and move forward and not worry about what other people think, which is where you should be, right? Is an Empress or High Priestess. So here with the Wheel of Fortune as a number 10, they're trying to allow the Wheel of Fortune to turn, let go of toxicity, and see things clearly with their third eye. And here we have the third eye. Medicine woman, about healing. They see you as very healing, that they know that you nurtured them. They know that you've been healing them. They've sensed you and felt you in the 5D. They hear you speaking to them telepathically, and it warms their heart. It gives them calmness, and it allows them to just close their mind and picture you. Because when they close their mind, that's who they think of. When they go to sleep at night, that's who they think of. And that's what they want you to know. The Magician here is trying to also not only manifest you back, but wants you to know that they've shed that snake skin, that they're working on themselves. They've received the aha moment, and they've been showered with gifts, and they're learning how to use them so that to pick themselves up out of those tower moments, and to plug the hole in the vessel they were sinking, and they felt like, yeah, they were rock bottom, they were sinking, and they realized now whatever it was that they were in, okay, somebody was in cahoots, that's what I just heard, with others, were just the person they were with, the energy they were with, the job they were at was a sinking ship. And they realize that now, so they want you to know that now that they recognize that, they're able to correct that mistake, correct and move on. Okay, so cahoots, that's funny. 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups. The Moon here, number 9, again, near completion is, yeah, they know that you saw that as a High Priestess, that you see the truth behind the lies, the deceit, the mind games, the gaslighting, whatever else blocking you was, and that you just continued to aim higher. You just continued to shoot your arrows into the stars and hope for an amazing outcome. That you were able to just always rise above it no matter what came at you, and they just find that amazing. But now they're a little embarrassed that you're so strong and they're not. They feel like you're stronger than they are. So when they come to you with love, they're coming to you very humbled, in awe of you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's take a look at these down here. How they see the Divine Feminine, and what do they want to tell the Divine Feminine? Well, they see you again moving on. Chief of Vessels, that you and your spirit guides are moving downriver. You're going with the flow of things. You're moving on because that's what your spirit guides guided you to do, right? Get into soul purpose, into spirit. But you are their wish fulfillment, and they want you to know that. And they're hoping that you wait for them, because, yes, judgment was here, and maybe it slowed them down. Maybe they feel that judgment blocked them from your life. In reality, it's just something that needed time to heal with the medicine wheel here. Yes, it did come to an end. The sun had to set on that cycle while they heal themselves and you heal yourselves, and then you will come back together as the sun will rise another day. Knight of Cups, they see you again moving forward, healing yourself, loving yourself, trusting in spirit. And yes, as a chief pipe, they know that you're so kind and so full of unconditional love, that you're kind. Your words are never harsh. Your words are never, you always have a peaceful sense about you. And even when you speak with passion. But they do hope, remember, that they are still a little leery that this is how they see you, is always peaceful, but they are a little leery that when they come to you, that you might maybe, be a little sharp in tongue. But they do, 6 of Swords, see that things weren't equal, that they've hurt your inner child, they hurt your heart, and that you're pulling away, you're moving on, perhaps to calmer waters. But the matriarch of Shield says that yes, they also know that you are spiritually protected, and that they feel perhaps that even their telepathic communication at times has been blocked because they're trying to reach out to you, they're trying to manifest you, they're trying to call you back. They see you as laying down the wands, right, the burdens, so that you can walk to something that's more fulfilling to you, something that's more peaceful. And one of peace pipes here is that you are healing yourself and finding your inner peace. And they see that in you. They see the inner peace glowing and shining in you because you're shining your light brightly as you move forward. Warrior of Vessel is all about them seeing you move forward. Again, you're taking the leap of faith. Here, this reminds me a lot because there's a cliff here before the water. Warrior of Vessels, I feel like this is almost a Fool card where he's taken the leap of faith forward. He's got his spirit guide with him, the horse, and moving forward. And that's how they see you, because things were broken, things were not balanced in this connection. And they know that they weren't giving to you in a materialistic way, grounded way, or even spiritually, right? Or even love. They weren't giving back to you to nurture you emotionally, because perhaps they were tied up with something they had to release, shadow side of themselves, the toxicity. 8 of Pentacles is they see you, as turning your back on the flame connection, but working on your pentacles, and you in spirit, that they see that you are moving forward to balance yourself. Okay, so this is for some of you. They want you to know the Divine Masculine, what they want to say is, they feel that they're afraid that you're gonna find someone else, that you're gonna drop this because it was frayed, because it was damaged. There was the vessel or this fabric that you were building together was flawed, and so they feel that you're going to drop them and start with something new. But in reality, you're just pulling your energy back to heal yourself so they can heal themselves. So then you can start rebuilding your connection with them at a fresh beginning, anew. So yes, things are changing, but they need to realize that things they need to heal themselves. You need to heal so that when you come back together, you can rebuild a strong foundation, a strong fabric without any frays, right? And this brings honor to you. And they want you to know that you're very honorable. They see you as someone very spiritual, very honorable, someone with a lot of growth potential, that they could grow with you, grow a family with you, that they want to partner with you in your mission, your soul purpose. And they see you as very protective. Shield, okay. Chief of Shields here is usually about divine protection, but they do see you being perhaps maybe a guard up. I'm getting that maybe you are being overprotective. You're not accepting their phone calls or telepathic communication. So they feel that you're shielded or a little guarded. But usually this is letting you know that Spirit is protecting you. So over here, it was how they see their future with you. I had to... Okay. Wow, a little rough. Okay, let's go this way. They see you cutting things out that no longer serve you. That's how they see their future with you. They're really scared that you're going to move on. They're afraid that someone else is going to steal their happy ending, their wish fulfillment, their divine feminine. They're afraid that a horse thief is in the midst. Someone will take what was theirs, but they need to know that what is meant for them from the divine will never be taken from them unless divinely guided, right? So 4 of here is also about balancing. What they want to say to you is they see their future with you as very calm water, something very still and calming, very inner peace-like, and balance. They see that you would bring balance to their life. As they balance themselves, they see that the two of you could be balanced together. Thank you, Spirit. That you could grow together. They see you still as a wish fulfillment, and that you bring inner peace to them. and that you help heal their inner peace as well. Some of them are saying they're grateful. Thank you for giving them this guiding them towards that inner peace. They're saying thank you for showing them the path to get on that. Even if they're not there yet, they have hope of eventually receiving or gaining that inner peace. And they say thank you. That's beautiful. All right, so the fairies deck. Yes, he is your emperor. So I'm going to pull both. This is from the fairies, but also I'll read what they want to channel regarding it, okay? So first off, it says, use your logic structure to increase your success. Get organized, but a firm but compassionate leader. Yes, they see you as as a leader. They see you moving on, even though they want to be your leader. They want to be your partner. Some of them, they need to gain that strength so that they can pick themselves up from rock bottom. For many of them, they were going through some of these masculines are still going through that dark night of the soul. That would be the ones just awakening probably. But some of them are going through dark night of soul, so they are looking up to you like they can't be as strong as you. For some of you, they are the emperor. They've stepped into their power and they are filled with love and light for you. And they want to balance. They want to be aligned with you. For others, they see that you have, like, the world is your oyster, that you're listening to your higher self, and that they feel like you could do anything. What did you need them for? Like, what could they possibly bring you when you have everything that in your fingertips, is what I just am hearing. Okay, so that's only for a few. Again, I'm going to have some of these, since there's like 3 different groups, that's why I'm reading it that way, so that you're not confused. Unity number 5 is all about change. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approach to see which works for you. Spiritually minded community. Yeah, so for your soul purpose, your passion, right? And to come when you're in alignment, you will come into union and into soul purpose together in your mission. But first you can get into your soul purpose individually. Start your YouTube channel, start your Patreon, your Vimeo, whatever it is, Facebook, however you're going to start getting the word out to share your message to others in this journey, to teach others about inner peace or awakening them. But do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approach. Yeah, skip to traditional. We need new approaches, right? Because we want to uproot our old belief systems. And yeah, spiritually minded community is like this one. So find either a metaphysical shop near you, and maybe they have groups that get together, or more YouTube channels, or there's probably some Facebook groups as well. If you do that, I try to stay off that as much as I can. I do have a Facebook group for the channel that's the same email as here, but other than that, I try not to be on there very much. So yeah, their ancestors are around them as well. But I get their ancestors are celebrating this union. They're celebrating the fact that they are awakening, that they are finding their inner power, their true self, the potential, and that they are balancing things out with you. And again, that they're excited that they are gaining the clarity and having the breakthroughs, the inner visions, and that they are coming into their truth with themselves and realizing that things need to change to be in their soul purpose. Their spirit guides are here with us in the room today. Oops, I went the wrong way. Sorry. Thanks, Spirit. And know that their spirit guides, the spirit guides want you to know that they're laying, it's a warrior of heart, but the spirit guides are saying they're leaving tracks for them to follow. They're leaving tracks for you to follow in their footsteps, in the signs and synchronicities that they guide you in this journey. And the goddesses of Ashra, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start your new project, access new ideas, give birth to new conditions. For some of you, you will be giving birth to pregnancies. They want to have your babies. Many of you, maybe they'll adopt because they can't have children. But however, for the most part, this is also about birthing a new beginning with a business, birthing your soul purpose. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. That's beautiful, right? Because it gives you hope of tomorrow, how soon you will receive the messages, how soon you'll be in union. So for, the ones of you that are in your high priestess mode, right? You're already doing the work and you're healing them. They're doing the work and healing themselves. They're going through transformation. And so yes, there won't be, your wait will soon be over, where you're coming in alignment with one another, right? And remember, something that just came through, that January was judgment month. So many of everyone is going through their judgment phase, which means February is like I'm hearing their sentencing or their, sentencing. So for some of them, maybe they're going still through that judgment month of January, and they still are going to receive their karmic debt comes due maybe in February. So February may still be, a little rocky for some of them. They may still be in, some of them may still hit rock bottom. Some of them may still have losses. I'm going to take this card I'm being drawn to, so before I forget. But know that, yes, January is judgment month, and judgment only lasts like a day or so, but then after that, it's, the karmic debt or karmic credit, right? Whether they have done, helped and been in soul purpose, or are they still in toxicity where they then, have to come out of that. Number 4, heart chakra. Spirit saying, what do they need to work on their heart chakra? Open your heart chakra. Work on opening your heart chakra with unconditional love, and don't be, I'm hearing, look at, it's 4-4. How cool. I mean, there was other 4s here too, but it's divine protection and stability. Know that Spirit's protecting you toward your stability, and they want you to rest and rejuvenate. Meditate. Spirit's guiding you to meditate, but also to focus on opening your heart, not only for self-care, unconditional love for yourself, unconditional love for and mercy on their soul of your counterpart, I just heard, but also because you need to love yourself enough to not be judgmental. So with the unconditional love comes surrender being judgmental. Don't be judgmental. Not sure how else to say that's coming across. And rest and rejuvenate. Spirit wants you to meditate, whether it's going on your walk and meditate while you walk in the woods, in the nature, but know that you are spiritually protected in this journey. So also, one more. This is the last card. Whatever your 4th house is to you, look it up. Again, if you visit astrologycafe.com, it's like you just pop it in, you can print the chart off. It'll give you the description if you don't already know what your 4th house is. This is about 10, completion, the roots, uprooting your old belief systems and beginning a new journey, beginning your growth, starting to also, while you're healing your roots of this connection is stabilizing in the roots level, a sturdy foundation, right? The roots of a tree is the foundation, and know that it starts there before you see any growth up on top. And 8th house, number 5, all about change, endings and beginnings. Know that things have to end for things to begin. So yes, you have to release things for new to come into you, and release the old baggage, release the old toxicity in your life, so that you can move forward, so new things can come into you. All right? And then, other than that, is there anything else, Spirit? No, we're good. So do any of the masculines have anything else to say? Someone say they're on their way. They're working on leaving their situation. they've got a plan, and they don't want you to forget them. They don't want you to lose hope. Someone, I see them on a boat with a lot of high waves, like they're traveling through a storm, like. And I think that's metaphysically, perhaps they're trying to get to you from across the seas, but they've got a lot of things coming up in their life. Yeah, and I see an airport. Some of them are flying, so they're planning, they're making trips. Yeah, and then for some of them, they feel left out in the cold. They feel like they're okay. So somebody just said that they feel that they're beneath you. Perhaps they're still in the dark night of the soul, or just they feel unworthy. So yeah, maybe send, even if you've pulled energy away, send them healing, some light a candle for them for positive energy, to give them that uplift of helping them up out of that dark night of the soul, and giving them hope, Yeah, I see a lot of the Five of Wands as well in my mind, knowing that they have to battle these people that are around them. I'm thinking that that's probably like karmic energy, whether it's family, friends, lovers, etc. They're trying to stop them from going, or they don't think it's a good idea. They don't understand why they would put their faith and make such drastic moves in something that might not work out. But they're coming from the zombie mentality, those that are not awakened. And yeah, your counterpart has to face that. They're going through it. A lot of the masculines are really going through this. We just came out of, what is it? I love the channel. She's not a twin flame channel. It's Water Baby Tarot. She's really good at explaining all the houses, though. The astrology stuff and messages. She channels messages from spirit on energies that we're dealing with the moon cycles, etc. Stuff like that, right? So check her out. I enjoy her channel. She's funny. I forget where I was going with that, but I had a thought regarding something she says. I was going to say something. There was a point to that. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Capricorn pressure cooker. See, so it must be I was supposed to mention it then, because Spirit reminded me, so I don't feel bad. Recently we were in the Capricorn, what she calls the pressure cooker of Capricorn season, where so much was going on and it was boiling, and so now that we're out of that, yeah, the lid has been removed, but now all that water that was bubbling over, right, it overflows sometimes with some people because they were just left in that pressure cooker maybe too long. So maybe that's where your counterparts are at, where they were caught in that pressure cooker too long. Maybe they were Earth energies and the Capricorn energies that were in that pressure cooker just a little too close. And with the astrology, again, watch her channel. She explains it so much better. But a lot of the, I know there's a channel on YouTube. It's Detranium. I want to say it's Detranium, something like that. And he has these images of how all the planets are aligned at each current moment, right? And where they're going or moving, and how it affects the magnetism to us, and how it affects us and the earth, the earthquakes, etc. But basically, it's nice visuals for you to see how the alignment affects that energy that we deal with. And so I like that channel as well, to see the alignment of the planets visually. But yeah, there's a lot going on astrologically right now with the planet alignments, and I think they even predicted an earthquake here in the next, from the 27th to the 31st, somewhere. I don't know if it was in the States or where, but check out that channel as well. And so not getting much else other than, yeah, a lot of them are really going through the pressure cooker right now. The endings, beginnings, a lot of them are feeling that you pulled away, they're losing hope, but they are trying to heal, they are trying to break away from that karmic energy, the toxicity. And once they pull away from that, then yeah, they have to pull the swords out of their heart and heal, right? So there's still some time there. So yes, you divine feminines need to get in your soul purpose, find whatever it is, go into your vision quest, meditate, sit in silence and ask Spirit, okay, what am I supposed to do for my soul purpose? And what is the first step I can do today? Start today, one thing that you could do towards your soul purpose. And then tomorrow, one thing you could do towards your soul purpose tomorrow. All right? So if you work on that, and I hope you have a blessed day. Know that the channels, each video I put out, Spirit gives a healing for a clearing of all your chakras, is what today was. Most days we clear the blockages of the chakras. I know he wanted, the purple candle, thank you, Spirit, for the third eye, activation of that like pineal gland, right, opening your third eye. So amethyst was